Hello. Hi, everybody. Sorry. Yeah, Koyani, her name. Koyani. Yeah.
I would help if I unmuted myself. Hi, everybody. There's always going to be one mistake with my streams, Ota. It's part of the curse. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am so excited to be doing this stream. I am joined today by Ota Imon. Say hello, Ota.
Hello.
Ota is the creator of not only Wolfstride, but our recently announced Zet Zillions. How are you feeling now that the word is out?
Yeah, I feel great about it. I think the reception has been really good for us. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think the community have been really sweet about it. People are already getting involved in the playtest, which is currently on Steam, if you didn't already know. We're really excited to get it in the hands of people so we can see their reaction and kind of, I guess, develop along with their responses and their feedback and things, which is great for the community. I feel like it's going to be so exhausting for you, Ota.
Yeah.
Yeah, but worth it.
Lots
Worth
of
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Worth it
Yeah.
in the end. So I've got a list of questions here that I want to talk to you about. But before I do, I want to really quickly highlight that we do have a couple of contests going on our social media channels. One of them that we just announced today is to win a t-shirt. I am currently wearing a Zet Zillions Raw Fury t-shirt, which I am unbelievably excited about. So you have the opportunity to win this. So check that out on our socials, on our Twitter, on our Steam, on our Instagram. And if you haven't already, you can be playing this. And this isn't like, I'm going to be playing the playtest. This isn't me playing some exclusive situation. No, you can literally play this game. And let us know what you think of the playtest. So please check it out on Steam. But I'm going to be playing and asking you these questions. If anybody in chat has any questions, please feel free to ask. We are eager to hear from you. So there we go. Let me know, chat, if there's any issues with seeing the game or anything like that. As you've already determined, I'm pretty bad with technology. Ota, people are losing their mind over you. Lucas Stannis in chat says, Ota! That's a pretty...
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, I figured as much. I was like, this is a pretty intense reaction. This is good. This is good.
He was our producer.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, let's start off by talking about, obviously, Wolfstride. Wolfstride, obviously, we have Foam Gun, who has carried over to the Zet Zillions universe. But I think Zet Zillions, I mean, even just in the color of the game, is very different. In what other ways is Zet Zillions different from Wolfstride?
Yeah, so first of all, it is a card game, right? So Wolfstride was more of a visual novel RPG, and now we are going full deck building roguelike. So it's very different mechanically, but we still wanted to have our art style and story and weirdo characters. So yeah, it's mostly mechanic, I think.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the key thing. It's an entirely different kind of play experience, even though the art style is still... and I think that's nice, because I think that was definitely something that was most beloved with Wolfstride. People really resonated with the art style. Was that nice for you to like have people appreciate your art?
Yeah, it's crazy, really.
Yeah. And so you made the decision to bring Wolfstride, to bring Foam Gun into this universe. What's different about Foam Gun here?
Yeah, so this is a part of an evil plan of making like a multiverse of Foam Guns. So this would be another version of her.
Yeah.
But we might have even others still in this game.
Yeah.
So this one she's really different, and now that she's kind of the protagonist of the game, we had the time to go deep into her story.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna know more stuff about her, really.
I think that's
get
nice.
The time to know her. Yeah.
People definitely seemed to like Foam Gun in the previous game. Chat, in case you couldn't tell, I am like literally immediately into the action. I have a variety of cards. I'm currently fighting some... What are these? Mosquitoes? Insectoids? Great stuff. This is basically real life, just in space. I'm currently fighting some mosquitoes. I have some really rubbish cards, but I'm combining them to create stronger cards. One thing to note with this game is it's very varied. Like, your play experience depends on the cards that you have, and also in death you like can gain a lot more skills, a lot more cards and things. So you can play like the same battle or different battles in very different ways. But this is how I'm starting. I'm just getting straight into it. Would you say, Ota, that there's like a learning curve with this? Like, how difficult is it to get into?
Yeah, we're trying to make it as easy as possible, and then it goes harder as you go. But we want the general experience to be really fair.
Yeah.
So we want, in the end, we're developing systems where the player can change the difficulty of the game for themselves. So we'll not make it Dark Souls, but you can do it for you if you want to, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That makes sense. That makes total sense. Do you, completely random question, do you like Dark Souls?
What?
Do you like Dark Souls? Because I really struggle with Dark Souls.
I do like Elden Ring. I don't like Dark Souls too much because it has holes in it and I keep falling. I'm bad at farmers, so
Yeah.
Whenever I
I
see a hole, I just fall in. And it's sad.
you honestly, that's so funny. That is your kryptonite is falling into holes, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If I have to jump over something, it's over for me.
So I've just defeated an enemy, and I have the option to choose a reward. Which of these three cards would you say maybe is the best to go for?
Oh, Gorilla right now is he's kind of
Yeah.
yeah, he's kind of a cheat right now. We're going to nerf him, so I
That is
would
the
go for that.
fun. That is the fun part of playtests is you get to experience
Yeah.
the little the nerfs and buffs and things like that before they even happen.
Players
So
are saying that is too good right now. Sorry.
well, no, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. I've got behind the scenes information here. So I'm going to ask you a question about development. What would you say was the greatest challenge?
All right. Oh, I think there were many challenges. I think getting the mechanics right was the harder one for us, and the second place would be colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, just testing the game, getting it to this point, it was a lot of hard work until figure things out,
Hmm.
and just see that the game feels different and works the way we intended it to do. Yeah.
Yeah, for anybody that isn't familiar with Wolfstride, it is a black and white game. Which, what even led to the decision to make Wolfstride black and white?
Yeah, so we're me and my brother. We're the art team basically,
Hmm.
and we both are colorblind. It's not like we don't see colors, but we mistake them. And so I just thought at the beginning of the development that it would be such a hassle, and I
Hmm.
was lazy, and I decided to make it black and white. And I was right, because making a game, a colorful game like this, it's so hard. It was so hard for us at the beginning.
Hmm.
So thankfully we had the time to deal with that,
Hmm.
and we pulled it through. But it was hard. It was a lot of iterations until we came with a color palette, and we needed lots of help from lots of people. Yeah.
How many like color palettes would you say you went through before you kind of came to a decision?
Well, firstly, we're painting everything randomly with the colors we liked,
That's a good start. That's a good start.
and then we decided on a 6-color palette, and I was painting it, but everybody on the team was saying, "Man, you only use purple and red all the time, so let somebody else do it." And now we have lots of people helping us color the game, and my brother as well. He's doing
Yeah.
a lot help color.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally like the colors. I think it's I've been playing a lot of games that have a very neutral color palette, I think, because they want to seem, I don't know. I don't know why they make that decision. So it is really nice, especially for a game like this where like it is about chaos and and causing chaos. It makes total sense, so I definitely like it. By the way, this stream isn't just going to be me completely kissing Ota's ass. I just have worked with Ota for a long time. Like, I was with Ota in Wolfstride, and I do think Ota's, like, a very talented person. And I very much so think, like... And this is true for everybody that's worked with you and worked with your team. Like, we're on board with anything that you do because we, like, believe in you, so... If anybody in chat has not checked this out or checked out Wolfstride, oh hang on, if you haven't checked this out or checked out Wolfstride, like definitely do so, because you can tell there's a lot of passion that's gone into it. Speaking of being proud, what would you say is something with Zet Zillions that you're the most proud of?
Yeah, I think right now is how the game flows, because the first idea of it for it was that you prepare your hand, and you just create this ball of stuff in your hand, then you throw it in your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a long while until we could make it in a way that worked for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like playing it, it's kind of it plays in a good way, you know. So that's what I'm most proud. And the planets, of course, because we have enemies that are planets, and
Hmm.
you can colonize them. And these enemies are different from everything in the game, and they act differently, and they have their own gimmicks and stuff.
Hmm.
So I think players have been enjoying them, and it was really fun to do that as well,
Yeah,
create them.
that's nice. Yeah, I think for me personally, because all I do is make the tweets and stuff, whenever I think about game development, the thing I think would be hardest is you have all of these different ideas that make a game, and then it's about actually putting them all together and making a playable, like, concise start to end, or at the very least, like, there's a progression there game. I can't wrap my head around how people do that, so well done. um,
Yeah.
so when you were starting out development, was there anything that you were certain or kind of had an idea you wanted that you ended up maybe not being able to do or changed your mind about?
Yeah, I think there were lots of stuff in this case. Uh, the map of the game, I don't think we really uh, started thinking some way, then changed it. It's more like we started the right way, and then we walked in circles for a long time trying to do a different map, and in the end we just end up where we started, you know.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of that and tested with stuff that didn't really stuck, you know. So I think that's it. But we didn't change much of the idea of the game or any mechanics that we had at the beginning, you know, planned for the beginning.
Gotcha. Yeah. I first of all, I do want to say, I mean, look at this planet here. Clueless. That's perfect. How did you come up with the ideas for the art for the planets?
All right. So at the beginning, we're just trying to make. Uh, we always wanted to make faces for the planets because then they wouldn't look as bland as a real planet. Maybe we'll have a real planet or something like that.
Hmm.
But the idea was to take them and I just sketch a lot of planets, make them with different personalities, different weird faces or funny faces and all. And then I think mechanic comes after
Yeah.
we do their faces and stuff. And sometimes I'm even using human face references or famous artists to do
Yeah.
some stuff, but I'll never tell because you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that to yourself. Imagine if you had to put at the start, like, what is it that they put in some games where they're like the likeness of some of these things is purely coincidence, and
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
could you imagine? That's actually mad. This is unrelated to the game, but what have you been playing lately?
All right. So, well, weirdly enough, I've been playing No More Heroes these days.
Hmm.
I never got the chance to play it before, so it's the first time I'm playing the first No More Heroes, and I'm really enjoying it.
Hmm.
It's really funny, and I can see some similarities with Wolfstride, but I never played that game before, so yeah,
That's cute.
it's weird.
That's very good. I like that. Um, and then hang on, I think Ayrton is in chat, and he said a while back we had only planets as enemies. Is this true?
Oh yeah, yeah. At the beginning, we had only planets. That changed. That- we
So
changed so
crazy.
much stuff.
As you
Yeah.
should. I guess that's part of development, and I guess that's also part of the playtest. I think with the playtest, is there anything that you're particularly excited to learn, or that you're hoping to get from the playtesters?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's more. We're looking for if players will like the dynamics of combining cards, making fusions, and facing different enemies. I don't think there's one specific thing. We want feedback for all of the experience. anything that people find great or annoying. We really want to make the greatest experience for the players, you know. So it's awesome to have your feedback there and help us make this good. Yeah. I feel
Um,
like I'm working with a team of 100 people or more. You know, it's really crazy right now.
yeah. Um, so for anybody that's just joining, this game is currently out. Playtest. The playtest is currently out and playable. And the way you're currently collecting feedback is, well, on Discord, but also through forms. Is that right? You've got a form for it?
Yeah, we got a form that you can access on a playtest build on Steam. So you just need to click on the feedback card right at the main menu,
Yeah.
and you can join our Discord. Yeah.
And as a little community sneak peek, we will also be doing a community contest pretty soon on Discord, a Discord exclusive, also for a Raw Fury Master Key and for merch, which is fun. Is it really strange to have like the name of your game on a t-shirt?
Yeah, I think it's strange to see anywhere. You know,
Yeah.
it's it stays so long in your head, like just a thought or something like that, and see the thing in any other place. It's really
Yeah.
crazy.
For sure, for sure. I'm just now realizing that I need to be also focusing on adding minions to the planet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing that. I really want to see that happen. See, this is the tough thing. I'm just getting into the game.
This is a game that is really hard to play and talk. Every time that I'm testing it with the team and we're talking and play at the same time, I keep dying. So yeah, it's really hard work.
Yeah, so forgive me in chat, guys. Forgive me in chat. So I'm obviously only starting to see some of the cards. How many cards are currently in the game?
I think we have like 110, 117. There
And
are
they
some
can all
cards
be
that are.
combined and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think most of them. We don't have some cards don't make any fusions. They don't combine yet. This is something that we are expecting to experiment with the community. And the thing is, we want as many cards as possible for Zet Zillions. I think this is a type of card game that is more about the journey and the cards that come through. So we want players to find out more stuff and change, assemble their decks with cards that they never saw before in a previous run, something like that. No, so we really want to give players a variety that would be beyond other card games.
Quick question. So once I've added enough people to their planet, does that mean that when they're down, I will take over the planet, or?
Oh yeah, if it is a planet, yes. In this case, it is just an enemy. It is the hand of Thanatos. In fact, this is a harder enemy if you stay too long in the map.
Okay. Oh no, I think I've already messed up. But like I said earlier, the good thing is if you die, lots of good stuff happens. Okay, well I just used like my best card, so. Okay, we're good.
So you can't colonize all, but
Yeah.
just the planets.
Okay, I'm only just starting to get to grips with colonizing the planets. I feel like this is the hard thing about doing community management for games. I had this yesterday. I was playing Moonstone Island and I had the dev in chat and I'm like, stop looking, stop. I'm so bad at games. But I feel like if I was better at games, you know, I would have been like, I don't know, kids these days, they're all like esports stars, right? I would have done that or something. Right?
Yeah. I think you're moving in the wrong direction in the map, so
Have I just gone backwards?
gonna be facing lots of that guy because he's like,
I can't do this.
yeah, you might
Guys,
die. I think.
yeah, well, the good thing is, let's say I did this on purpose so people could see what it's like to die. How about that? That's what I did. While I'm dying, I'll ask you another question. What's something about Zet Zillions that you think people would be surprised to know?
All right. Yeah. I think the story would be the most surprising thing because I don't think many card games are willing to take the story to the level of deepness that we want for Zet Zillions.
Mm-hmm.
Since we came from Wolfstride, we really wanted to keep our roots there.
Yeah.
So the story for this game is gonna be somehow massive, but we don't want it to disrupt gameplay. So we're distributing it in some ways where you receive chunks of the story according to your progress, you know, and it goes very deep, really. It doesn't feel like a card game story. I would say.
So I'm starting again because I died, correct?
Yeah, but now you have some new stuff
That's good.
going on, I guess.
So there's some value in dying, yeah?
Yeah, like this is the minion that you've unlocked. Right
Okay.
now. So
I
now,
love that.
He has this skill that when you combine cards, you will receive armor points right now. So every fusion you make, you gain 2 armor.
Okay.
So it
I
helps
love
a
that.
lot.
That's
Yeah.
so good. I should have died ages ago. I'm just trying to make myself feel better right now.
Keep moving to the right.
Oh no! So just go right.
If you can.
Just go right. Nowhere else. I was just playing around, you know. I was just seeing the sights, messing around, you know. Just enjoying myself. See, this is the thing. When I was a teenager as well, I used to play. When I would play like GTA 4, I would just be driving the car all night around the streets, trying not to dink it on the sides. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't play video games. But this is perfect for your playtest because you're seeing how a crazy person would play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we hope you don't get frustrated for dying.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back here. I am. And with the combat, how difficult did you find it to balance the combat?
Oh, it is still some kind of a challenge right now. I
Yeah.
think most players are happy the way the game is playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But since we have players that find it too hard or too easy, we have to strike a balance, right? So that's the most difficult part there,
Yeah.
to not let down players in any way. But I think we're doing a good job at this point. There aren't many complaints about it being too hard or easy.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are complaining that some cards are too good and
Right.
we need to do some nerfing. Yeah.
I guess that's probably where most of the kind of balanced stuff comes. I guess that's what happens with card games. And how are you finding working with a card game?
Oh, it's really fun. Really. I think that my favorite part is just tweaking stuff, making it work, and thinking about how to destroy players with these enemies, you know. So it's really fun to see people playing with behaviors that we created,
Mm-hmm.
and be surprised by enemies doing stuff they don't realize the enemies could do or stuff like that. It's really fun.
Yeah. I guess who comes up with the names of the cards?
Oh, I think it's kind of a team effort. Sometimes I come with a placeholder and all, but everybody gives ideas and all, you know. So we're always talking about how we could make some names better and stuff like that.
Hmm. That's fun. And for playtesting, how would you say people like that are playtesting the game, that are playing the game, that are following you, how would you say they are best able to support the development?
Yeah, I think the best way to communicate with us is through our Discord, and there you could share all any feedback you have really. If an enemy is annoying or a card is too good or too bad for you, we would like to know, you know. So I think that's the way to go. If you want to talk to us and see through the development of this game, I think Discord is the right place for us. It's the best place, I think. Then we can talk directly, and you can say that I wrote a lot of bullshit and stuff, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I think your social team, they're amazing, and they're working really hard to make the space like accessible for everybody, give everybody the right places and platforms to share their thoughts, share their ideas. And as well, like I said earlier, we've got some like exciting and fun exclusive contests to come, which will be nice. So yeah, 100%. How big is your team now?
I think we're about 12 people. Um, so for Wolfstride, I think we have like 9 people, at some points 12 as
Mhm.
well. We still take up some freelancers, but the general team is like something about that, like 12 people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And do you all
Yeah.
work around the world, or is it all in Brazil?
Right now we have people from Brazil only, but
Mhm.
from all parts of Brazil. But we don't have any problems with working with other people from around the world.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but right now it's mostly the team is entirely from Brazil.
I can see in chat 12 crazy maniacs trying to make a game, and I'm literally crazy. I mean, come on. That's the way forward. That is the way forward.
Yeah, we're very chaotic. It's amazing how we can be so clumsy and chaotic and things still work out because we're having such a blast every day working.
I think that's part of like why it makes sense that you guys are working with Raw Fury, because I feel like it's a similar vibe, like a very similar vibe. You know?
Yeah, yeah, we feel like we're in home with Raw
Did that
Fury.
just say? Did that star just say Master Paul Wilson?
Yeah.
Who added that to the game?
He's the king of bodybuilders. So.
For those that don't know, Paul Wilson is the producer on this. I can't believe that said Master Paul Wilson. That felt like a fever dream for a second there. You guys are crazy. You really just be doing anything, huh?
Yeah, we're just having fun, I guess.
I'm sure Paul loved that. Okay, so I'm gonna keep trying to go towards the right, and then so is it all on this one specific like map, or of the planets, like the where I just was?
Um, yeah, it's like all maps you have Thanatos pursuing you,
Okay.
and you should move right to the objective. So for, for the playtest, I think they work this way, but we are going to expand that and give you more options
Okay.
with our systems in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
For the playtest, move right if you can.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
you
try
heard it
to
here
avoid
first.
Thanatos.
You heard it here first. Move right if you can. I learned that one the hard way. What would you say is the best of these cards?
All right. So, I think for beginners, the middle one.
Okay.
How are you in terms of defense for your deck?
I have some armor stuff.
You can check the deck with the deck button there.
I think I
Yeah.
have a lot of armor stuff.
Ah. Yeah, I think you're good. You can go for I think the middle one is
Okay.
the best one for you.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. And then I'm moving right. Oh, healing station. Ooh,
Yep.
which should I do?
Yeah, I think you
I
have
think I'm
full
pretty
life,
high,
so
aren't I? Yeah.
yeah, you can increase your HP.
Let's do this.
I think now you moved right too fast. Maybe you
No!
missed some stuff.
No!
You can do it. You can do it.
I believe in my ability to do this. So I have to get rid of his armor before I can colonize the planet. Do I? Or can
Yeah.
I start colonizing?
Yeah, in this case, you can't colonize this guy because he's not a planet.
Oh, when
It's,
do I come across a planet?
He's like just an asteroid, but you can fuel his population and use Frag Jam
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
cause a lot
that's
of
a good
damage.
idea. I'll do that. And how long would you say like it took you to write the script for all of this?
Well, yeah, I think it took a long while. I think this one was made like in a month or so.
Mm-hmm.
There were 77 pages for this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm always writing somehow in my head before I put it down, and then we just let it there. We let the script aside a bit and reveal it. So when you read it, it's like somebody else wrote it, and it's easier to review and see where are the holes and all. And yeah, I think that was 1 month to write it, and then some more time to review it, and other people jump in and edit.
Yeah, it's a very like collaborative vibe.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing it. Can you expect lots of swearing in this?
No, I don't think so. We're
Aw.
keeping it to a minimum. Like, we did so much with Wolfstride, right? So
Of course.
for this one, we're really using some swearing. That's the parts that matter, I guess.
That's good. I would say that's good. I think.
Yeah,
I think it makes
I
it
think
more accessible.
we're more mature this time
Mhm.
around.
Edwin said we need to tone up a bit.
Yeah.
Crazy mystery is crazy. Julia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi. Julia said, I can't play and pay attention to people talking at the same time, so you're doing great. I mean, I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Absolutely handed to me. Well, first things first, I really need to be focusing on getting my armor. Whoo! I am gonna die. But do you know what? You could probably, if you're watching this, you could probably be better at this game than me. So I recommend that you you play it instead of me, because I think you will do very good. Oh no, I don't have many shield cards.
Yeah, you can combine the trash with the meat shield, and then you will give like 4.
Okay, that's the best we can
Yeah.
do with what we have. That's the best we can do with what we have in this situation. Oh, I get my butt kicked! Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked! Ota, I'm so sorry to disrespect your game like this.
No worries, no worries.
I guess
Can always try again. Yeah.
it's good for people to see though, because I feel like they're gonna look at it and be like, I can do that better. I'm so
Don't give
stupid,
up,
I
you
didn't
can
do
still
myself
win.
any-
You can still win.
my gosh. Sorry, I've gotten completely away from the questions. What would you say? I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to like reveal it, but what would you say is like your favorite card combination in the game?
All right. So there are some cards that give you corpses right now. I would advise you to use Frega Gem right now if you don't want to die. But I do love combinations with corpses because corpses are like they're not good cards, you know. They're bad cards that just disrupt the flow of the game. So there are cards that you can use corpses and turn them into something good for you. I think those are the best combinations if you can use them.
Well, look, I'm gonna die whatever happens here. I'm
Yeah,
dying
I think
hell.
You can try Go Gorilla and see if it brings something for you to defend.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that's a nice one.
Oh, I can't add volunteers. Does it have to be
Yeah, it has to be a trash.
How do
in
I
this
put it
case.
back? Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. Let's see how quickly he blows through my. Oh, that's funny. Oh gosh. Well, I feel like that's a good place to maybe end this playthrough. You're probably way better at games than me. Anybody watching this, like, it could be a child watching this and you're probably going to be better at this than me, but it's still absurd fun. I feel like it's also the kind of game that you can play on. I had the thought when I was playing this, play it on Discord for your friends and stream it to them all. You know, when you're in like a group chat with people and you just stream something for them to all watch, I feel like that would be really good fun. Fish the Collector said, this game's a lot of fun. I've played a couple of rounds so far. That's so good. I need to clearly play a few more runs. And yeah. Ota, is there anything else that you want to add about Zet Zillions before we end?
I don't really think so. I think I just want people to play it, try it out, test combinations. If you don't like something, let us know. If you like something, that let us know. We really want to be together with the community for this game and make a game for you, really, with you, if possible, you know. So I think that's it. If you want anything from us, just ask, you know, and we can just think about it, maybe do it, you know. Talk with us. Let us know what you think about our game. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
That's true. I think that's a serious benefit to the playtest experience. I think you can feel a lot closer to the development, feel a lot closer to the process, share your thoughts and be a part of it, which is a really exciting opportunity. So if you haven't already, please check out Zet Zillions on Steam and take part in the playtest. Join the Discord to share your thoughts. Follow Ota Imon on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, and Zet Zillions on TikTok. And Raw Fury as well, because like I said, we do have a contest happening right now where you can win one of these t-shirts and a Raw Fury Master Key. And there will be another one tomorrow. Well, there'll be another 2 competitions tomorrow, but one of them will be a Discord exclusive. So definitely make sure you're in the Discord if you're not already. Ota, thank you so much for joining me and watching me die. Twice.
Thank you so much.
Was it
Don't worry.
traumatizing?
Talking and playing is really hard.
My
Especially
brain.
with this game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how Paul does it. He seems to be playing Zet Zillions in every single meeting.
I think it dies a lot as well.
Yeah, I think
Who knows?
he's desensitized to dying. Okay, that's it. So, thank you, Ota. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. And then